What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. I'll be your host here, Chuck, man. And as you guys have seen, if you haven't heard, I did just drop a video about my Eagles losing, and so have the 49ers. My, have the big giants of the NFC falling to the Davids of the NFC. So I want to ask you guys to do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so you guys can continue to get the latest when I drop my sports media takes. Now, this was a ugly ass Sunday. This is very ugly ass Sunday as I am sitting here with crow on my face that made all these posts about my Eagles about to go 6-0, and here's Zach Wilson carve us up like he's the big bad butcher around this piece. But what makes me very, very happy as well is that no one is no longer undefeated, as this video is about those damn Niners, those 49ers, who I have no problem with. I have no problem with the 49ers. I think that they are a phenomenal well put together team, overall balanced team on both sides of the football, studs everywhere. Now, you guys remember I was just talking about the Jets taking us down. I knew that those Cleveland Browns would give the 49ers a run for their money. I did not expect for them to win simply because Deshaun Watson did not start. At least we lost to the number one defense. I don't know what their excuse is. I mean, I give it to them. They had a lot of key injuries. Yes, those 49ers had a lot of key injuries, man. I mean, and it's so crazy because, right out the gate, these boys get to pushing on each other and talking crap to each other like they had some real beef. The video they were playing where, it looked like it was a scuffle before the game even started. But here we go. They had key injuries. 49ers, Deebo Samuel went down. Y'all know this man is hard as a rock, man. This man is just like tackling titanium trying to bring this man down. And he got injured. You saw Christian McCaffrey go down, so you got to realize, man, these Shanahans, Kyle Shanahan, he pushes his teams to play so physical that they just begin to wear down as the season progresses. And I don't know what he's coaching these or how he's coaching them to play this way, but they play phenomenal. You guys are going to know that you are playing the San Francisco 49ers. But I will say that this year, the Cleveland Browns have a stellar defense. I mean, their defense is wreaking havoc. Did you guys see the way Myles Garrett literally moved Trent Williams out of the way? That is a man amongst beasts, and he beasts out any chance he get. Myles Garrett is a force to be reckoned with. He's going to be around for a very long time, and any team that has him is going to have a chance. Let's just get that out the way. Goodness gracious. This is a report from ESPN.com. The San Francisco 49ers suffered their first defeat on the field Sunday against Cleveland Browns, and now we're waiting to see the severity of the injuries they suffered in the loss. Told you guys about Deebo and Christian McCaffrey, but here it goes into more depth where it says suffered shoulder and oblique/rib injuries. Oh my goodness. And Kyle Shanahan wants these guys to come back and give it their all. It's not even mid-season yet. This is roughly starting the second quarter of the season. I mean, it's a long season ahead, guys. And injuries are going to happen. It all depends on the matchups. That's what this league's about. It's all about the matchup. Let's not forget the devastating field goal that they missed. Had this team on the ropes and they still missed. I'm sorry, but that field goal was devastating. I mean, I was here rooting for the Cleveland Browns because I really wanted to be I wanted the Eagles to be the only team undefeated. As I watched that loss of the 49ers, I celebrated. I celebrated very hard around my house. I ran, I skipped, I hit the gritty, I turned up on everybody. Only to turn around and get my ass kicked by Zach Wilson and the New York Jets defense. As I am in the same boat as everybody else. I at least wanted to go 1 week, though, being undefeated. The only team just to have bragging rights, but it's okay. I knew we wouldn't go win all these damn games. It's very rare that you see a team go undefeated in this league nowadays, at least. I'm just being honest. I don't really see those days happening like that unless it's, like I said, it's all about the schedule and the team that they're playing. But anyway, back to the injuries. It says here, Kyle Shanahan was unsure of the extent of either injury, though both players will have further testing done Monday. We don't know yet, is what he said. And you guys know Kyle Shanahan is one of those prideful guys, and it seems that, in the post conference, he just wasn't in the mood. You can see the defeat on his face, and it hurts. When you put together a team all summer, all season, trying to piece together things that can just make it to the big game, and that big game is the championship. And now that they lost, the other teams have the blueprint on this now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess if you got a good defense and your defense can match their defense, you have a fighting chance. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it looked like today. That's exactly what looked like happened to the 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, man, it's a great all-around offensive player, but he goes 0 to 100 every single play. I get it, man. The MVP talk gets to your head, and you go out there and you just want to keep your name alive just to do something that hasn't been done since Adrian Peterson. But, man, this is what comes with that risk. Like, you want to catch the ball, run people over, man, you're bound to get hurt. And it's just unfortunate that this had happened, but he did manage to at least score today. Both of these games amongst the Jets and the Eagles and the Browns and the 49ers, man, both of these games were fights. I mean, good fights. Although I feel like the 49ers played a better game than my Eagles. I must admit that. Jalen Hurts, man, like I don't know, he's just not looking the same. I don't know if there's something else going on that we don't know about. But only time will tell. As it's the NFL. What can we expect? But at least we're still number one in the division, right? 49ers and the Eagles still are in a good place. We both know that the Cowboys will lose tomorrow, and especially for my division, I'm going to be pretty happy about that. As Skip Bayless is going to try his best to go on the air and motivate his Cowboys by saying, how did the Eagles lose to the Jets that we dropped 30 to 3 or 30 to 10, something like that? He's going to want to come out there and say that they are better than us because of the way that they beat the New York Jets. Do you guys realize that there is a such thing as learning curves, meaning that Zach Wilson may have had a light bulb that just went off? We saw it against the Kansas City Chiefs. This guy is slowly piecing it together and figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention that he has great mentorship from Aaron Rodgers on the sideline, and you got that guy in your corner. You're not going to want to let him down. You're going to want to really show up and perform for this guy. So kudos to Zach Wilson, man. I'm so happy for Zach Wilson, even though he defeated my team, man. I did not like the way the media was dragging him because he's a great kid, man. A very likable guy that's trying to figure it out in the worst city to figure it out, because the media will not let you live. But I'm so glad he gets to silence these haters and be a good game manager. He made some great big time throws too, man. Let's not take that from him. But anyway, back to these Cleveland Browns and the 49ers before I go on a rant about my sorry ass Eagles losing. I want to just tell you guys that this blueprint is out for both teams. Jalen Hurts has not had the season he had last year, though we're still in the hunt. That footage is out. And the same thing is going to happen with Brock Purdy. It is what it is, and it's just one of those things. It's devastating for both teams to fall. And everybody and their mama had their bets on the Eagles winning and the 49ers winning. This is why football is beautiful. So, we'll look forward to seeing how next Sunday is going to go with the remaining schedules and bye weeks that teams have, man. So I'm sure, man, it's going to be a lot to talk about tomorrow morning on all of these media shows. So you guys let me know how y'all feel about this, man. If you're a 49ers fan, weigh in on this. What do you guys think happened besides the injury? What did you guys catch that I didn't catch? Let me know in the comment section. Like always, like, share, and subscribe. Let me know how you charge the game. Peace.